Okay, Reggie. Before we get into this week's questions, is there anything you want to talk about or address before we get started?
Oh no, no. Just want to tell all my Scorpio friends, happy birthday. This is y'all month, y'all time of the year. All you sexual demon Scorpios. So y'all have a good one. And other than that, let's get going.
Okay. So, obviously, the big thing is Suge's first episode of his podcast came out, and he told a story about why he had issues with Akon and Detail, and why he was, pressing up on them for money. Did you hear this story, and were you familiar with it, or was it new to you?
Yeah, well, no, that version of the story I never heard before. The version I always knew about was Detail, who was actually my artist. Well, he wasn't my artist, but I had a 10 song deal that I had did with Detail when I was running this label called True Dat Entertainment, and that's why he was pushing up on Detail. Uh, Ray J had brought him over because Ray J had fell on a little hard times at the time with with his label Knockout Records, who Detail was ultimately signed to. Uh, he's the guy that did the One Wish song and all of that for Ray J. And so Detail, Ray J, all of us had a great relationship in like 2007, 2006, and that's why I always tell that goddamn nigga Whack 100 he stole Ray J from me, him and Shaq, but it's all good. Uh, but so that's the story that I knew that Suge was pushing up on Akon for some money for the songs, the detail, and that's the story that Akon told. So the story that Suge is telling, man, I tell you, I love Suge, man. Y'all just don't know. It don't appear like I love Suge Knight. Well, I love Suge Knight, but he pisses me off just like my knucklehead son does, and I probably do to my dad. Um, so people can have disagreements with each other. But Suge, I don't know. I can't say that he's lying. I'm not up here saying that he's lying, that that's not true, because I don't know. I just know the reasoning that he was, I had always heard, and Akon has always said that Suge was pushing up on him that night was regarding money for work that Detail had done because, I couldn't no longer pay Detail like I should as a producer. And Detail went on to the next bidder. Okay, so that's that's his story. That's his story. I can't sit up here and confirm or deny it. But what I am going to give caution to, and this is to Dave Mays. Dave Mays, man, when Suge Knight's telling these stories and stuff like this, and you gotta weigh out and do some better investigation, man, because you made a lot of money from the sales of the source. Now I'm sure you got yourself protected and all of that, but you were very, very, very liable, man, as the executive producer of that show if Akon elects to sue you for those statements that Mr. Knight made on your platform, man. Accusing a man like that who's in the process of building a city, whether, some of us think it's a scam or not, who knows. But Akon apparently got some love and some juice somewhere. And to let Suge Knight come on your platform and make those accusations, you being liable, bro. You being liable. So I'm just saying, with Suge Knight, you better do some research before you just start letting Suge tell stuff, man, for clicks. Because the statements that he made about Akon and Detail, because the allegations of Detail is in jail currently for. I never heard of any of those girls being 13, 14-year-old young ladies. They all were adults. They were artists or people that were trying to be artists, and then he was doing that producer couch stuff, which a lot of Harvey and all of them got in trouble for, but they never been accused of being molesters. Molesters is a hell of a accusation, dog, and that's my only warning, my only statement. I say stuff like this because I know she'll have ears all over the place. His big homie D-Dog, or little homie D-Dog, Toy, Little Suge, all of them be listening and reporting stuff back to him. And I'm hoping this get reported back to him. And so he'll be like, think about it. That's all. Listen, think about it before you saying stuff like that that's liable. Making jokes about James getting knocked on his ass and all of that, which we all know is funny. Ha ha ha, I laugh. Mr. Mob Jamie, ha ha ha, that's funny. Okay. But molestation, though? Been accused of being a molester, and it ain't factual? I know corrupt situation was factual. I still regret putting that out there. Regret that to this date. Regret it, swear. I know I spoke on it a few times, but I regret the hell out of it because it's a hell of a accusation. And it ain't cool if it ain't true. If it's true, then hey. But that's my only thing, my only problem with the podcast so far. But it's only week 1. And I'm sure by week 2, 3, and 4, yeah. But they Mays. It's not for Suge Knight. Suge don't give a fuck. That nigga in prison. Got another 12 years. If you're suing right now, then shit, he'd be like, all right, sue me. And the shit would be dismissed in 7 years. 10 years, I'll still be in prison. When I come home, my name gonna be free and clear. And so, but Dave Mays, you still got to be out here. You a civilian, dog. You a businessman. You got money. Be careful what you put out. You can't control what he say. Just like John can't control what I say. But y'all got the ultimate edit button or delete button. Y'all the one to upload this shit. So, be careful. Only warning.
Did you ever interact with Dave Mays or have any relationship with him at all?
Oh, to be honest, when the source was popping and Suge was dealing with Dave Mays, I was security. Just security. But I do remember taking taking Suge. We were in New York one time and he had a radio show that he used to do in New York on Sunday nights. He had an underground radio show. And I do remember coordinating, getting Suge to that particular interview that Suge did with Dave Mays. Dave Mays was a heavy hitter. Him and his boy P, and the guy we did an interview with, Fred Williams, and I guess Benzino, whatever he did for the Source magazines. They were the Bible. They were the Bible in '93, 4, 5, 6 to this hip hop stuff. 97, 98, until they started messing with Eminem. Eminem is the one that broke them. And they can say what they want, but when they started messing with him behind y'all boy Benzino and that Made Niggas, I think the name of his group was, they started going after him. Universal was like, oh no, you messing with our cash cow. We're not, no more advertisement in the Source from Universal. And they took all their business to the Vibe after that. And so that would hurt the Source. But other than that, they were the Bible of hip hop in the 90s.